Hello everyone, welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting true crime content. Today we'll look at three members of an organised crime group that have been jailed for smuggling around £2.4 million worth of heroin into the UK. The trio from Luton and Birmingham imported drugs through UK airports, including East Midlands Airport, concealed within packages of boxing gloves, equine dentistry tools and motorcycle gloves. 13 packages were recovered containing a total of 5 kilos of high purity heroin. The National Crime Agency investigation team estimated a further 14 kilos were imported based on records showing previous parcels linked to the crime group. The NCA began investigating Sultan Mahmood Butt, aged 37, Nabil Sagir, aged 34, and Rizwan Ahmed, aged 34, who are all relatives from Pakistan now living in the UK, and Denise Ellis, aged 46, from Birmingham, after Border Force officers at Stansted Airport seized almost 3 kilos of heroin in June 2015, hidden in Cobb elevators, a piece of surgical equipment for the spine. NCA officers identified that Luton-based Butt was the head of the crime group and responsible for organising the importation from Pakistan. Saghir was the middleman who ensured the onward delivery of the drugs to various addresses in Luton and Birmingham, with assistance from Ahmed and Ellis. Ahmed and Ellis were arrested in 2015 after a number of intercepted packages were found to be destined for their home addresses. The packages were seized at Stansted, East Midlands and Heathrow airports, plus a parcel delivery depot in Tamworth. Butt's phone number was linked to the packages and he was also arrested. He had sent a WhatsApp message of a photo detailing the address for an impending importation that was subsequently intercepted at Heathrow. Mr. Sagir was arrested in January 2016 after the analysis of phone records proved his involvement in the conspiracy. During one 13-minute period on the date of an attempted drugs delivery, there were 12 calls between Butt and Sagir. The NCA investigation proved that all 4 individuals involved in the operation were in contact with each other at key times around each importation. Most of their communication was on burner phones. Following Mr. Ahmed's arrest in June 2015, and after the second seizure of heroin at East Midlands Airport, Miss Ellis sent a text to an unidentified number. "Text me when you're ready to pick up. Best collect it tonight. I can't be blamed for anything then." In July this year, Mr. Butt, Mr. Sagir and Mr. Ahmed were all found guilty of importing heroin. Miss Ellis pleaded guilty in September 2017. Today at Birmingham Crown Court, Mr. Butt, Mr. Sagir and Mr. Ahmed were jailed for 20, 15 and 10 years respectively. Miss Ellis' sentencing has been delayed. Matt Horn, Deputy Director for Investigations at the NCA, said that drug trafficking doesn't always happen in one big shipment. This group attempted to smuggle over £2.4 million worth of heroin, little and often through the post, wrongly thinking they could avoid detection this way. Drug trafficking is a major source of revenue for crime groups, many of whom are involved in multiple crime types, adapting their methods to law enforcement responses. Working with Border Force and other partners, we are committed to doing all we can to make sure drug smugglers are stopped and ultimately that crime doesn't pay. Dan Scully, Border Force Deputy Director Intelligence of Operations, added, "Drug smuggling is a serious crime causing real harm to the UK. Those engaged in it will always look for new ways to evade detection. Border Force's challenge is to stay one step ahead of those who seek to harm our communities." In this case, concealed heroin was detected by our diligent and professional Border Force officers at a number of ports. Our intelligence teams then established a link between the various attempts to import illegal narcotics into the UK, and that evidence supported the dismantling of an organised crime group. What do you think about the crimes we've talked about today? The vast wealth built up by the gang, and the effects on the users? Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and a share, and leave any thoughts or suggestions you have in the comments section. We love to read through them all. And if you're new but enjoy UK true crime content, then subscribe to see when our newest video releases. And as always, stay safe.